Ladies and gentlemen, stop everything you're doing, because what you're about to witness will shatter your faith in love, loyalty, and hip-hop forever. Have you ever seen a heartbreak so public, so messy, so mind-blowingly savage that the internet itself has to take a seat and catch its breath? Well, buckle up, because tonight's headline will leave you questioning if anything is sacred anymore. Papoose, the man we crowned hip-hop's most loyal husband, just did the unthinkable. Live. Yes, you heard me. In a plot twist worthy of the wildest soap opera, he stood in front of the world and publicly dumped Remy Ma for none other than undefeated boxing queen Claressa Shields. You thought your relationship problems were bad? Remy just got hit with the ultimate betrayal in 4K, with millions watching and receipts dropping faster than you can say, "It's over." Is this love? Is this war? Or is this the biggest publicity heist since Kris Jenner invented the internet? Sit tight, because what really happened next will leave you absolutely speechless. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that feeling when the ground vanishes beneath your feet? That's the energy in the air right now. Social media is in meltdown mode. Group chats are in all caps. Even your grandma, who thinks papoose is a type of pasta, is side-eyeing the TV in utter disbelief. Because the unthinkable just happened. Papoose, hip-hop's so-called king of loyalty, didn't just leave Remy Ma. He did it on a stage. He did it for another queen. And he did it live, with receipts, with drama, and with the kind of audacity that deserves either a slow clap or a public stoning, depending who you ask. Rewind. Not too long ago, Papoose and Remy Ma were trending for all the right reasons. Remember the way the internet canonized them as black love goals? The man waited for her through a 6-year prison sentence. He rapped about her, supported her, even put his own career on the back burner. People were out here writing love songs and wedding hashtags about them. If Papoose can wait for Remy Ma, you can wait for your man at least 5 minutes while he's gaming. That's the bar he set. But love, as we've all learned, is just one bad DM away from disaster. The crack started as whispers. You know how these things go. Late-night studio sessions where it's just work, babe. Suddenly, Remy's IG posts started getting a little cryptic. No more matching couple fits, more solo shots, more independent woman captions, and less of that signature papy energy. But we all ignored it. They're just busy, we said. Celebrity schedules. Private people. The delusion was real. Then along came Claressa Shields, Olympic gold, undefeated in the ring, undefeated in snatching spotlights. The type of woman who steps into a room and everyone else just fades into the background. She and Papoose? Just friends, apparently. But how many just friends go out for steak dinners 3 times in 1 week and post motivational quotes about loyalty on their stories? Please. The universe was screaming, but we were too busy double-tapping throwbacks to notice. Cut to the night that shook the timeline. It's an awards show. One of those lavish, live-streamed, everybody in designer, let's pretend we're all friends events. The camera pans the crowd. Remy Ma's there in killer heels, chin high, unbothered queen energy. Papoose is posted up with his signature cool, but every shot seems a little too rehearsed. A little too posed. But no one is ready for what's about to go down. Suddenly, the host's voice cuts through the air. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special moment tonight. The audience, thinking it's just another boring tribute, start scrolling their phones until the spotlight hits Papoose, who's standing center stage, looking nervous but determined. He taps the mic. The music stops. Everyone's eyes are glued to him. Remy smiles, maybe expecting a surprise shout-out or a cute couple moment. Instead, the plot twists harder than a Netflix drama finale. Papoose takes a deep breath. Tonight, I want to speak my truth. The crowd leans in. The internet holds its collective breath. I have nothing but respect and love for Remy Ma. But life changes. My heart's found a new home. Claressa, will you marry me? Wait, what? Did he just propose live in front of Remy? Twitter combusts. Instagram collapses. The YouTube comment section goes nuclear. The camera cuts to Remy Ma's face, frozen in an expression that's somewhere between shock, heartbreak, and, oh hell no, this isn't happening. For a split second, the entire world forgets how to breathe. Clarissa walks up to the stage grinning, looking like she's already won the main event. The crowd is a confused mess. Some people are clapping. Others are just sitting there, mouths wide open, trying to figure out if this is a publicity stunt, a fever dream, or the end of an era. Meanwhile, Remy Ma stands up. Every camera in the room tracks her. Jaw set, eyes burning. But not a single tear falls, because she's Remy Ma. And Remy Ma doesn't break. Or does she? You'd think this is where it stops. You'd be wrong. Because if you thought the live proposal was the main event, you've clearly never seen a queen dethroned in real time. The internet is already cooking up reaction memes. But Remy? She's not even looking at Papoose anymore. She's staring straight at Clarissa. That look you give someone when you're calculating how many years you'll get for assault if you go full Bronx on national TV. Pap, meanwhile, is sweating bullets. The crowd is dead silent, then erupts into chaos. Cheers, gasps, and one person in the back screaming, "World star." The fallout? Instant. Hashtag Team Remy starts trending. Tweets fly. If Papoose can do Remy like that, ain't no hope for the rest of us. Somebody check on Remy. She's about to drop the hardest track of 2025. Celebrities start weighing in. Cardi B posts a shady tweet and deletes it. Fat Joe goes on IG Live with a "man, what's going on?" face, sipping tea so hard he nearly chokes. Even Wendy Williams comes out of retirement to say, "I told y'all these men ain't loyal." But the drama doesn't stop on the stage. Reports start coming in. Remy left the event early, surrounded by security, not saying a word. Pap tries to go after her, but Clarissa grabs his hand, and the cameras catch every second. TMZ's got a mic in Remy's face before she even hits the car. Her only words? No comment. The coldest no comment in history. Icy enough to freeze Wi-Fi signals across the nation. But wait, the plot thickens. Apparently, this wasn't some impulsive, heat-of-the-moment proposal. Anonymous sources, who may or may not be Clarissa's stylist's cousin's neighbor, start leaking details. Word is, Pap and Clarissa have been secretly seeing each other for months. Lavish dinner dates, low-key getaways to Miami, and a mystery ring spotted on Clarissa's finger weeks before the big night. All the signs were there, but no one wanted to believe it. Or maybe they just couldn't imagine Papoose ever pulling a move this savage. You want more? How about leaked text messages, allegedly between Pap and Clarissa, where he says he's finally ready to live his truth, and that Remy deserves someone who can match her ambition, not hold her back. Ouch. Screenshots flood the timeline. Some people call them fake. Others are zooming in CSI style, matching up. Timestamps and emojis, desperate for a smoking gun. Meanwhile, Remy Ma's silence is almost deafening. She posts a single black screen on her Instagram story with the words, "Real queens don't compete with pawns." The internet explodes again. What does it mean? Is she coming for Clarissa? For Pap? For the whole industry? Reddit detectives are decoding every syllable, every font choice, every pixel. And it's not just fans. Other rappers start picking sides. Some post cryptic stories with snake emojis, others with crown emojis. Suddenly, everyone's got an opinion. Bloggers dig up old interviews, freeze-framing every awkward glance, every suspicious answer, building a whole cinematic universe of what-ifs and when did it starts. Even YouTube body language experts are breaking down Pap's posture and Clarissa's smile in 45-minute explainers that go instantly viral. You know the drama is real when people are rewatching old episodes of Love and Hip Hop for Easter eggs and missed warning signs. Was Remy always suspicious? Was Pap always too supportive? Did Clarissa really say, "I'd never steal another woman's man" in that interview? Or was that a deep fake? Nobody knows, but everyone's got an opinion. Let's not forget the fan conspiracies. One viral thread claims Remy and Clarissa were actually besties, and this is all revenge for a secret falling out in 2023. Another says Pap and Clarissa have been business partners for years, and the marriage is a cover for an even bigger power move. The wildest one? that this is all a promo for Remy's next album, and we're just pawns in her marketing genius. If only. And as the night wears on, the city that never sleeps goes even more manic. Pap and Clarissa vanish from the event, paparazzi in hot pursuit. Some say they hit a fancy hotel suite. Others swear they hopped a private jet to Vegas for a quickie wedding. Everyone wants a piece of the story. Even the mayor tweets, "We do not condone this level of mess in our city." Hashtag pray for Remy. Is he joking? Is he serious? Who even knows anymore? But while the world is arguing, speculating, and meme-ing at breakneck speed, guess who's missing from the chaos? Remy Ma, the queen herself. No rants, no exposing posts, just that chilling, cryptic silence, which, of course, only makes everyone more obsessed. Will she clap back? Will she drop a diss track that makes Shether look like a lullaby? Or is she planning something even bigger? Because, my friends, when a storm like this hits, the quiet before the next thunderclap is where the real danger lies. And as the world counts down, waiting for Remy's next move, little do they know, the real scandal is just getting started. The city might be buzzing, but Remy's silence is its own kind of thunder. Every minute she stays quiet, the tension climbs. DMs flood her socials. Everyone from A-list rappers to old high school friends is blowing up her phone. Paparazzi camp outside her building. Tabloids offer 6 figures for just a reaction shot. And in a move that nobody sees coming, Remy's Ma just disappears. Vanished. No one sees her for 24 hours. No stories. No tweets. No surprise diss tracks. Just a digital black hole where one of hip-hop's loudest voices used to be. The internet? Unhinged. One TikTok conspiracy theorist insists Remy booked a private jet to Paris for a revenge glow-up. Another claims she's checked herself into a celebrity heartbreak rehab. Yes, that's apparently a thing. Meanwhile, where's Remy? Memes go viral. SpongeBob, Kim K, even Homer Simpson are out here searching for the queen. But behind all the jokes, there's a real biting anxiety, because if you know Remy, you know she never stays down for long. And when she comes back, she doesn't come back quietly. But while Remy's AWOL, Pap and Clarissa are everywhere. They're on talk shows. They're posting boomerangs, clinking champagne on Instagram. TMZ insiders leak details of their intimate, classy engagement dinner. Rumor has it the menu included lobster, caviar, and the tears of every Remy Ma fan in the tri-state area. There's even a blurry, clearly staged, paparazzi shot of Clarissa flashing a diamond that could pay off half of Brooklyn's student loans. The caption? He put a ring on it in front of the world. Savage. And let's talk about that ring for a second. Jeweler to the Stars leaks an anonymous statement. This piece was custom designed for a queen. Papoose spared no expense. 14 karat. Flawless clarity. Engraved with Forever Knockout. The internet loses it. Is that a dig at Remy? At their whole history? Or just an inside joke between two people who clearly love a headline? But here's where things go nuclear. Remember those leaked texts? Now, voice notes start circulating, allegedly Pap pouring his heart out to Clarissa, talking about years of feeling trapped, finding true love, and wanting the world to see, "I'm finally happy." The receipts keep coming. A grainy security cam video, supposedly from a swanky hotel lobby, shows Pap and Clarissa looking very cozy. Time-stamped weeks before the awards show. Fans, with time on their hands, match up outfits, track backgrounds, run full forensic breakdowns. The verdict, according to the internet? Pap's been emotionally checked out for months, and the only thing more fake than his loyalty was Remy's last sponsored wig post. But wait. Plot twist. A close friend of Remy's drops an anonymous bombshell to a notorious gossip blog. According to the source, Remy and Pap's relationship has been hanging by a thread for over a year. She knew it was coming. Everyone in their circle did. The only people who didn't know? The fans. And Remy? She's got something cooking that'll make all of this look like child's play. The blog runs with it. Speculation goes wild. Is Remy about to sue? Is she about to drop the hardest revenge anthem since Lemonade? Or is she about to expose Pap and Clarissa for something even messier? Meanwhile, the internet's favorite sport becomes taking sides. Hashtag Team Remy versus hashtag Team Clarissa. One group is crying, Remy's better off. The other? Pap finally found his real queen. The meme economy is booming. Edits, fake magazine covers, deep-faked reunion trailers. Twitter Spaces debates get heated. Some folks even launch a GoFundMe to buy Remy Ma a new king. It raises $273 before being flagged for fraud. But in the real world, the fallout is just getting started. Within 48 hours of Pap's live betrayal, multiple sponsors drop him and Clarissa. A major sneaker brand cancels a campaign. A bank quietly pulls out of a planned hip-hop and boxing youth initiative. Clarissa's mentions? Filled with both heart emojis and snake emojis. And Pap? He posts a long, rambling notes app apology to anyone hurt by my truth, which trends for all the wrong reasons. Top comment? Bro, you could have just texted her like a normal person. Suddenly, talk of legal trouble starts swirling. Remy's legal team, notoriously tight-lipped, is reviewing all contractual obligations and considering all options. Tabloids run with wild speculation, prenup loopholes, breach of contract, emotional distress lawsuits. One daytime talk